Hello and welcome back to another episode of Books, Snippets and Reflections. Today I'll be talking about this Buddhist book titled All the Rage, Buddhist Wisdom on Anger and Acceptance, specifically on the concept of mindfulness. This video will have a little twist. I'll be doing a voiceover over my recent mindfulness escape trip to Dusun Bambu in Bandung. And well, I hope you enjoy the video and you find it peaceful, so that you may have a clear mind to have reflections as well. Mindfulness originated as a Buddhist practice to achieve inner peace and joy. It is a seed of enlightenment, awareness, understanding, compassion, liberation, transformation, and healing. Today, it is adopted and commonly practiced regardless what religion or non-religion a person engages in. Its secret is in maintaining moment-by-moment awareness so that we focus on what we're sensing in the present through a gentle, nurturing lens, indulging in moments peaceful and simple, like sitting in front of a tree or breathing consciously for 5 minutes or enjoying the warm rays of sun. We'll reach a state of mind where our worries in the past or the future are weakened. I only recently deeper explored this concept in its Buddhist origin. The simple psychological foundation rests on human consciousness. According to the Buddhist belief, consciousness is divided into mind consciousness and store consciousness. The store consciousness contains every emotion, perception, experience we have. They call these seeds. And the mind consciousness is where these things come to manifest into what we feel or how we act in the moment. Mindfulness is practiced so that we could consciously sow more wholesome seeds of joy and peace and beauty, so that the bad seeds would be buried and overshadowed by the tall forest they have grown into. It is common today to practice mindfulness for the benefit of joy in ourselves, to become someone who is able to be calm and happy amidst turbulences and tragedies in their life, a life of freedom from the difficult troubles of the past and of the future. Of course, this is utterly a good thing. However, I was in a certain state of mind whilst reading into this, and I was made aware that sometimes the ugly seeds aren't difficulties and turmoil surrounding me, but the despicable, corrupt things within myself. Sometimes it isn't that I'm physically incapable of sowing the wholesome seeds. Instead, I'm morally incapable of not watering ugly seeds of depression, anxiety, shame, and guilt in me. I feel like I am morally obliged to water them. Of course, why should I have the freedom to focus on the present moment at times when my own wrong deeds linger unsettled? Do I really deserve the freedom to bury my guilt, anxieties, and shame for the benefit of my own enlightenment, liberation, and healing? Let me ask you to ponder on these questions. Should an unjust politician who tortured and humiliated innocents to instill fear have the freedom to preserve his power? Does a powerful man who killed thousands of Jewish children deserve to just focus on the present and have peace in mind? How about an ignorant, privileged citizen who hoards luxury when their neighbor couldn't eat twice a day? How about someone who sacrificed other people's happiness for their own benefits? How about you and I? I think it has become all too familiar to see ourselves as victims of calamity. But has it ever occurred to you that maybe, in truth, we are rather the transgressors? Don't we all deserve to sow, water, tend to, be overshadowed by and towered over by the seeds of depression, anger, guilt, and shame? Aren't we all undeserving of liberation, peace, and joy? I can never find an answer to this ethical and personal dilemma. I stopped hoping, much less expecting any kind of consolation, be it joy or love. But it is only then that I realized, no matter what seeds I sow within me, the trees are still brightly greeting me in the morning. The air is still faithfully here around me to breathe in. And the sun is still shining with its rays hugging me dearly.